Okay, so now that you understand the concept of null linking, I'm going to explain what a two-node camera is, the differences between a one-node and a two-node camera, and why a two-node camera is better for your animations. Okay, so here, this is the same composition that I used to explain null linking to you guys. As you can see, join ultimate editors. And here's my camera. And as you can see, at the moment, I have a two-node camera. And the reason why it's a two-node camera is because I have two nodes, position and point of interest. So this is why it's called a two-node camera, because I have two nodes. And what would a one-node camera be in this case? So I'm just going to switch from two-node to one-node camera. And as you can see, I lost the point of interest node. Now I only have the position node. Now I'm going to switch it back to two-node camera, and I'm going to explain how to use it and why it is better. So basically, with the two-node camera, the reason why it's better is because we just get more flexibility, because with the point of interest, we can control like up and down, left and right, and we can further control that in the position keyframes. So it just gives us a lot of more flexibility. So imagine it like this. One-node camera, you get left, right, up, down, inwards, outwards. It's still 3D, but it's still on these three axes. However, when we have a two-node camera, it's more like a globe. So you can get every single angle in a globe, so 360 degrees. You can get every single angle imaginable, and you just get much more flexibility with your movements, with your animations, which is why it is much better. Okay, now I'm going to show you an example on how we can use a two-node camera to improve this animation here. All right, so instead of making it just zoom in, we can also include a point of interest tilt. So we can have it up here like that. And then once we get down here, once we get down here, we can set it back to 0. So here's what it will look like. So like, it looks like we're swinging in as opposed to just zooming in. Join, and then for this bit here, and the thing with two-node cameras, the only downside is you can only use it with the main camera. You can't use it with null objects. So I'm going to add a little bit of two-node movement here as well. So position that, and I'll add one more keyframe here. And basically what I'm going to do is add little tilts just to make the movement more realistic. So here, I'm going to make it like to the left, and then add, and maybe tilt it a little bit. And then at this point, actually, no, let's not do that, because it will affect the result here. So we do want it to display like this, but we will add a second keyframe here. And at this point, it can be like this, let's do something like this. So add the keyframes as well. And maybe delete that, get it here. Okay, join, ultimate. And at this point, we can have it rotated again. Let's just set it to 0, 0. But we can have it like this, and have it like this. Just changing the angle up a little bit. Maybe bring it like about there. And the keyframes, of course. Join, ultimate, editors. So this probably isn't the most aesthetic, just because I'm doing it on short amount of time. But as you can see, the two-node camera gives us way more flexibility than a one-node camera would. And that's why I like to use it for my animations personally, just because in certain scenes, I could create some extra movement, like not just left and right. I can make it like tilt right, if I can get it to work. I can make it tilt up, tilt down, because it's like a tilt. It's not going straight up. It's like curving. So that's the reason why I like to use it, because it just adds some more customizability and more flexibility to my movement. And that's basically all there is to using a two-node camera.